Hello everyone, welcome to Just Invest Today. And today we have a good video for you guys. Today we're going to be talking about Trump's potential ban on Alibaba and on Tencent in the market. So Trump came out, him and his administration came out and said that they're going to ban Alibaba and delist them from the New York Stock Exchange. Guys, do you think this can happen? Can you imagine if this happened? It'd be crazy. Do you know how many US mutual funds own this stock, own Alibaba and Tencent, and how many pension funds? It has to be more than 15%, 50% or up. So, what would that do to the market if all these funds have to sell their shares or have to get rid of their shares? That's going to cause huge chaos for all these pension funds, mutual funds, for everything. A lot of these big investors own a lot of shares in these companies. You have to remember, Trump just banned 3 telecom companies from the New York Stock Exchange. First he said, "Oh, we're gonna ban them," and then he reversed it, and then he went back to ban it again. So this is how you know Trump is kind of going crazy right now. And then you got to remember on the side of that, he said that he was gonna ban WeChat. Yeah, he said he's gonna ban WeChat. What is that company? Tencent. So that never happened. So what do you think about that? Like he said he was gonna ban it, it never happened. It went to Congress, that never went through. So does Trump have that much power, or he doesn't have that much power? Because he did ban 3 Chinese telecom companies because he put it back on the executive order. So that could possibly happen. Like he did just ban it, and then 45 days they have until they're gonna ban Alipay and all these and Tencent, all these companies from China that you're allowed to use payments. So all these Chinese companies that you can use your payments online from QQQ to Alipay to WeChat Pay, all that type of stuff. He's banning those, and those are by the majority companies from China, Tencent and Alibaba. Those are the 2 main ones. So this is having a big effect on the market, and I'm just wondering, you think Joe Biden can come and just reverse this, just get this out of here? Or what do you think? Do you think Joe Biden is still going to be hard on China like Trump was? Man, this is a big situation. This is big news. There's so many questions to be asked. And Trump is almost out, and he's already doing all this stuff. So this could really affect all these shareholders and all those people looking to like hold Alibaba for a long time, like me. So what options do we have, guys? Remember that we can actually, I was thinking about this, and we can actually take our shares, reverse it, and put it on the Hong Kong Stock Exchange. So we have ADRs, and we can take those ADRs and actually get shares on the Hong Kong Stock Exchange with our New York Stock Exchange Alibaba shares, and we can convert them. So we wouldn't have to worry about the US rules or anything like that because we're going to have the shares on the Hong Kong Stock Exchange. So that could be a possibility for people who own shares on the New York Stock Exchange of Alibaba and Tencent, just in case Trump was able to pass this, get this going, get the ball rolling. Because remember, he's saying this is a threat to national security. This is his reasoning, and then he wants to blacklist these companies. So if he really can blacklist these companies, create a lot of hassle into China, we're gonna have to move our shares, or we're gonna have to sell our shares, or we're gonna just have to move our shares to the Hong Kong Stock Exchange. One of those 2 options. So he's causing a lot of commotion in the market, and then you got to think about it too. There's not just Alibaba and Tencent that's working with the China. Like any stock you buy from that has to do with China is gonna be with the Chinese government. No matter what you think, like they have some involvement with the Chinese government. The Chinese government has involvement with every company. So this could even affect Neo. It can affect Xpeng. It can affect all those EV companies, even though you don't think JD, even though Baidu, like even though those companies you don't think have ties to the Chinese government, it definitely does have ties to the Chinese government. Like every company is with the Chinese government somehow, maybe with some investors, or they have to put some shares in with the China. Like there's gonna be some kind of transaction with the Chinese government. So it's gonna affect all the stocks if this can go through, and if Trump actually goes through with his plan of banning all these Chinese companies, especially, but he's really looking after Alibaba or Tencent. Like, this is just like his master plan? Like, is he just doing this to like screw around with the company, just to drop its shares, get it down so they can like conspire to get in at a good price? Like, it's like all a circus what's going on with Tencent and Alibaba and the U.S. stock exchange. Like, they just don't know what they want to do with China. Like, they're saying it's a risk to national security, and they're not even giving you details why. They're just saying it's like some private stuff. Like, they have our data. Like, Facebook and Google doesn't have our data. But anyways, what do you guys think? What are the options for Tencent and Alibaba right now? Because we don't know how long this can last. We don't know what's gonna happen. Is Joe Biden gonna come in and actually reverse this? Is he gonna be not as strict on China as Trump is? Is Joe Biden gonna go along with Trump? There's so many questions to ask about this transaction and what's happening. So what do you guys think about all this? Tell me down in the bottom of this, and tell me what your thoughts are. Guys, if you like this video, can you please like it, subscribe to the channel, and I'll get back to you. Peace.